Have you ever stared at a seemingly empty screen, only to feel a growing sense of unease? Today, we're diving into a story that does just that. A mystery known as the 9-hour tapes. Imagine this, a single, unedited video, 9 hours long, pointed down a stark, empty hospital corridor. For the first 20 minutes or so, it's exactly what you'd expect. Nothing happens. The silence is thick, broken only by the low hum of the hospital's ventilation system. You might even start to get bored, ready to click away. But then, at exactly the 23-minute mark, something changes. In the far background, a dark shape zips across the screen. It's so fast, if you blink, you miss it. You rewind, you pause, you squint. What was that? A person? An equipment cart. It's too blurry, too quick to identify. You tell yourself, it's probably nothing. A glitch. Maybe an insect flying too close to the lens. You keep watching. The corridor remains empty. The minutes tick by, and the unsettling stillness returns. You start to relax again. But then, the clock hits 46 minutes. Another 23 minutes have passed. And there it is again. The same fleeting shadow in the same spot, moving at the same impossible speed. Now, your heart starts to beat a little faster. This isn't a coincidence. It's a pattern. You grab a notepad and start timing. 23 minutes. 46 minutes. 1 hour and 9 minutes. 1 hour and 32 minutes. Like clockwork, every 23 minutes, the anomaly appears. The video itself was supposedly discovered on a set of tapes from an old, now abandoned hospital's security system. The story goes that a team was sent in to digitize the archives before the building was demolished. Most of the tapes were blank or corrupted, but one set, labeled simply with a date, contained this single Nanawa recording. The team who found it was initially just as dismissive as we were. They set the video to play, thinking it was just a long, uneventful recording of a hallway. It wasn't until one of the technicians, taking a break, noticed the repeating flash on the monitor that they realized they had something truly strange. They gathered around, watching in disbelief as the event repeated over and over, with perfect, unwavering precision, for 9 straight hours. Who set up the camera, and why was it pointed at this specific, unremarkable corridor? The building's records were incomplete, the staff long gone. The camera's purpose remains a total mystery. As you continue to watch, the tension becomes almost unbearable. The long stretches of silence and inactivity are no longer boring. They are suspenseful. You find yourself holding your breath as the 23-minute mark approaches each time. Your eyes are glued to the background, trying to catch a clearer glimpse of the object. Is it getting closer? Is it changing shape? The low resolution of the old tape makes it impossible to be sure. Each appearance is just a blur, a whisper of movement that's there and gone in a fraction of a second. This predictability is what makes it so terrifying. It's not random, it's deliberate. It's a countdown. But the visual mystery is only half of the story. The audio is where things get even more disturbing. The team decided to isolate and analyze the soundtrack. On the surface, it's just ambient noise, the familiar hum of machinery you'd hear in any large building. But when they ran the audio through spectral analysis, they found something hidden beneath the low-frequency hum. It was a signal, a barely audible tone, pulsing at a specific frequency, 19.47 Hertz. This is what's known as infrasound, a sound wave so low that it's below the normal range of human hearing. While we can't consciously hear it, infrasound has been known to cause feelings of anxiety, dread, and even visual hallucinations. It's sometimes called the fear frequency. And here's the truly chilling part. The team discovered that this 19.47 Hertz signal wasn't constant. It would appear in the audio, pulse for a few moments, and then fade away. They decided to time these audio pulses. Can you guess what they found? The signal would appear and disappear in a pattern, a cycle that repeated every 23 minutes. It was perfectly synchronized with the visual anomaly. Every time the shadow figure flashed across the screen, the infrasound signal pulsed through the recording. The two events were connected. This wasn't a glitch in the camera or a bug on the lens. This was an orchestrated event. Someone, or something, was broadcasting this signal and creating this visual phenomenon in perfect sync. The numbers themselves, 23 and 19.47, have sent online investigators down countless rabbit holes. Why 23 minutes? The number 23 enigma is a well-known belief that the number 23 appears with unusual frequency in various contexts and is a symbol of strange, often sinister, coincidences. And 19.47, that year, 1947, is famous in ufology for the Roswell incident and the first widely reported flying saucer sighting by pilot Kenneth Arnold. Are these numbers just coincidences? Or are they clues? Are we looking at evidence of a paranormal event, a secret military experiment, or something far stranger? The original tapes and the digital files have since vanished, becoming the stuff of internet legend. All that remains are grainy clips and first-hand accounts from the supposed digitization team. Skeptics argue it's a cleverly fabricated story, a modern ghost tale for the digital age. They point out how easily a video like this could be faked, and how the element adds a scientific-sounding layer to make it more believable. They say the human brain is wired to find patterns, and we're just connecting unrelated dots. Perhaps the flashes are just a recurring electrical issue with the old camera, and the audio signal is a coincidence from the building's machinery. But those who've seen the full footage describe an experience that goes beyond simple fakery. They talk about the hypnotic effect of the long, silent waits, punctuated by the sudden, jarring motion. They describe the palpable sense of dread that builds over time, a feeling that they are watching something they were never meant to see. The empty corridor starts to feel less empty. It feels like a stage, and you're waiting for the main actor to finally step into the spotlight. The 9 hours of footage don't document an empty hallway. They document an intelligence, a presence, that operates on a schedule we can't comprehend. What do you think is going on in the 9-hour tapes? Is it a haunting, a temporal loop, a communication attempt, or an elaborate hoax? The lack of concrete evidence is precisely what makes the story so compelling and so terrifying. It lives in that gray area between what we know and what we fear. It reminds us that sometimes the most frightening things aren't what we see, but what we can't quite make out, lurking in the static and shadows of a long, forgotten recording. Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this foray into the unknown, subscribe to the YouTube channel Chronicles from Other Timelines for more mysteries. Stay curious.